a junior. Let's be real, man. You coming? I'm the wrong one.
What you doing? Where you going?
I got that. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I complimented you. I said you had an outstanding career. I say the T-step, you sir.
Ooh, what's going on? WittyP dropping in one time today. I want to do a reaction to Shannon Sharpe. Oh, he went in on Asante Samuel. It's Asante Samuel. He and Deion Sanders, they had a, back and forth, a brief back and forth with Deion Sanders. He didn't give him too much time a day, but Asante Samuel, they were talking about technique, and I did a video a few days ago on, their back and forth, and I gave my opinion, and as far as where Asante Samuel ranks, as far as defensive backs and his tiers, his levels to, all of this. I was a cornerback, so I'm big on my DBs, and Asante Samuel, they went from talking about DB techniques to Asante Samuel trying to post his stats in comparison to Deion Sanders, like he's the equivalent of Deion Sanders, and that's when it was a no, because Deion Sanders, is widely regarded, and I feel like, the best cornerback of all time. Some, may put Rod Woodson up there. That's the only guy I feel like you could put up there, another 4-3 guy, defensive player of the year, Rod Woodson around the time, Deion was at the height of his career. Rod Woodson was also a, spectacular at cornerback for Pittsburgh in particular. But Shannon Sharpe, he roasted Asante Samuel. Because Asante Samuel, he tried to come at Shannon Sharpe, for basically doubling down, saying, Prime, he is the best cornerback of all time. And he was saying there's no real way to have your technique as far as the T-step or the gather step. Shannon Sharpe, he was giving Asante Samuel credit, but Asante Samuel, he been in his feelings. You could tell by his tweets and things like that, he in his feelings, and he went at Shannon Sharpe, more so personally, and Shannon Sharpe, he roasted him. He roasted him. And like I said, Asante Samuel, he may not even be the greatest Patriot cornerback of all time. He's an outstanding cornerback, don't get me wrong, but it's level to this. We talking when you got Ty Law, Stephon Gilmore, who is the Defensive Player of the Year guy, So, Stephon Gilmore, he was locked down. He was locked down. And Asante Samuel, you got to know your place. Got to know your place. And like I said, he was an outstanding player, but there's levels to all this. But we got to hear what Unc had to say, because he went in. Talk about cook session. Oh, shit. He had to leave the kitchen. Unc was cooking. We had to leave the kitchen. Unc was cooking. Check him out.
At our stats.
Right.
So he's posting those stats as if he's the equivalent. And I said he's not. I didn't say he wasn't a good player. I said he went to Pro Bowls. I think he was an All-Pro. I know he won Super Bowls in New England. That's what I said.
Right.
He took offense that I didn't co-sign him. I don't need no marketing. I don't need to co-sign. I think everybody's known. I didn't have an opportunity to critique time when he played, when he went back for those 2 years, because he was mainly a safety and he didn't start the game. Okay, that's fine. But I've never had a debate.
My bad.
There's no one gonna say he's in the realm of time. He's in the realm of Darrelle Revis. He's in the realm of Rod Woodson, or a Charles Woodson, or a Darryl Green, or a Mel Blount. He's not. I don't give a damn what he says about the film. He played more. Look, bro, you had an unbelievable career. Congratulations. You're just not time. You're not time. You're not Revis. Hold on. Find out, did he make an all-decade team? Because Time made all-decade, and he's one of the 100 greatest players of all time. Let's see his resume. Let's see his body of work. I complimented him. I said, Time don't believe in wasted motion. The T-step worked well for Asante. I gave him a compliment. Let's see his resume.
Straight facts.
So he didn't make all decade.
Ocho couldn't say shit.
Four-time Pro Bowler. One-time All-Pro. How many Pro Bowls did Time make? How many all-team? Yeah. Oh. Same number of Super Bowls. But one guy was a Defensive Player of the Year. One guy, as a defensive back, swung the balance of power. How many DBs can say swung the balance of power? He go to one team to keep the other team from going. He goes to the other team and keep that team from going. Go back and study history. Top 10 corner. So we got Time, we got Revis, we got Mel Blount, we got Rod Woodson, we got Darrell Green, we got Aeneas Williams, we got Mel Blount. Okay, that's 7 right there. Where are we going to put him in the list of all time and the history of the NFL?
Right.
Is he cracking the top 10? That's your homeboy.
And we gotta be real. Like I stated in my video a few days ago, it's levels to, you know, to all of this, and it's tiers. You know, Deion Sanders, let's just say he's standing alone. You may put Rod Woodson up there with him. You know, in that first tier, you got guys like Darrell Revis, Champ Bailey, Charles Woodson, you know, Mel Blount, Darrell Green. Come on, what we talking about? Guys like Patrick Peterson, you got ahead of Asante Samuel. You know? Some may even put Richard Sherman up in front of Asante Samuel. So he's not even the greatest Patriot cornerback of all time. Like I said, you know, Ty Law, Stephon Gilmore. And he went from talking about technique to trying to throw in his stats. So this was never really about technique for Asante Samuel. He tried to get some clout by comparing himself to Deion Sanders. He wanted some clout. And Shannon Sharpe, he said, we gave you your 15 minutes of fame. You ain't had this much. Your name ain't been brought up this much since you retired. He said, so congratulations, enjoy your fame, you know, but like I say, Asante Samuel is an outstanding cornerback. Very few cornerbacks can play off coverage like him and dissect routes and can jump routes and have the route recognition like Asante Samuel and really can jump the route. Come on now, he could do it, but there's levels to all this. Sometimes you gotta, you know, just stay in your place and what's Kendrick say? Sit down, be humble. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. You know, it's cool. It is what it is, but you drug this into something that it didn't even have to go. You know, you start comparing stats and this and that, and you know, it didn't even have to go there. But you took it there. Shannon Sharpe, he finished it. He finished it for sure. He say Hall of Fame. What we talking about here? But comment, like, subscribe. Best way you help is share the video. If it entertained, hit that cash up. If you definitely want to talk. You know, Shannon Sharpe getting back at, you know, Asante Samuel. They had a little back and forth, but keep the fire coming, keep it rolling. So I do. We out.